And we're back to another episode of Helmet to Helmet. We are back. This is week 7. Man, a lot of interesting games happened this past weekend.
Yeah, man. A lot of interesting games. A lot of interesting losses, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including yours truly. You know, last week we had a bet that said that if I lost, which I knew I was going to lose, that I had to eat a whole jalapeno on the show, and that's what I'm going to do.
Damn.
In a bit. Like, either way, I'm not mad at myself. Like, even though some good played well. Like, I try to add it up to see, like, what if it was my best lineup? What could it be? And it wasn't going to be enough. It was going to be, like, around, like, 166 points if I placed my players right. And then against Adolfo getting, like, 170-something points, it just wasn't going to happen. Unless none of my defense did anything. Kicker didn't do shit. So it is what it is. And just we'll go off with that.
Yeah, I'm part of my team. I did not expect this at all.
All. Yeah.
But yeah, so far I have the highest score game. So.
Yeah. Well, let me just jump right into it. Fuck me, right? Hold on.
Got this, bud. Got it.
I'm a man of my word. And if you fuckers laugh at me,
Control the Chile is on you.
Fuck you, because none of you pussies would ever do this unless you want to.
Yeah. Anyone want to make a bet on this week?
Yeah.
Let us know before Thursday nights. Wait, is there going to be a Thursday night football game this week?
I don't know. Hold up. Can't see it because of the green screen. But
Oh yeah, because it's green. There you go.
I don't know. Whatever. Cheers, I guess.
Cheers. You want some salt with that, or
I got water.
Some ranch.
Yeah, some ranch. I got water. I got milk, but I feel like that's not gonna be enough. Like, I like hot foods, but I just don't do this. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna eat a jalapeno by itself. No, I like some hot and flavor to my food, not destroy my stomach.
Put some lemon.
Oh, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow morning. All right. Mm.
How's it?
I feel it.
Damn, that's some balls right there, baby. Oh shit.
And seeds and everything.
Hey, look at that. It looks like Shrek's vagina. Or his booty hole.
It's the seeds that make it worse. But.
And he still hasn't drank shit. Oh my god. Remember, you got milk and water. Hey, you gotta eat the stem too. Don't forget.
Stem.
Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. That's good. You ate it. It's over. Damn. Damn. Is it hot or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you sweating behind those glasses? Oh yeah. I saw it.
Yeah. All right. Actually, kind of liked it. Maybe I'll do it again. For fun. Do it for fun. But anyways, I did my bet. Let's see you pussies do something. We'll put it on the show.
Yeah, I'm game for a habanero, a jalapeno, a ghost pepper.
You know
You
what?
guys name it. Let's do
I'll say this: if you guys do a bet like this, whatever pepper or hot shit or whatever, we'll bring you on as a guest. All right?
to eat the pepper. To eat
Yeah.
the or to freaking what's it called? Or to watch the loser eat the pepper.
See how things work out. But anyways, without wasting any more time, we're going to start off with our first matchup, and it's going to be your host, Adolfo, going against El Sacar de LA. Oh my god. First two.
My mic
First,
keeps disconnecting and disconnecting
oh,
by itself.
whatever. It's the aftertaste.
Yeah,
But no, I still haven't taken a drink. So.
the hot bun.
People arguing in the back of my. Who cares? For Adolfo's team, his top scorer of the week was going to be Mr. Jamison Crowder. Mr. Jamison Crowder, man, he like maybe last week he didn't have like the best game, but I expect good things from him. So like if you look at his past record, when he played against Buffalo, which is also who he's going to play again, he scored 24 points. He had 13 targets, 7 receptions, and 115 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown. During that game, they had Sam Darnold. This time they have Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's still pretty good.
Yeah, man, but I heard that Sam Darnold might actually play this week. It's gonna be a game time decision. But yeah, I say just bench him for one more week, give him some rest. But yeah, man, with Joe Flacco, I'm not pretty too sure about Crowder, but Crowder still puts up points no matter who's in quarterback. So.
Yeah, he's their their diamond in the rust. Like
yeah,
like their best player. But anyways, on to Adolfo's second baller of the week. It's going to be Mr. Travis Kelce. Mr. Travis Kelce, just fucking stud, man. Like, just like, what else can you want from him? Going on for just look at his record. He has 17 points, 24 points, 14, 10, 24. And then last week he got 21 points against Buffalo. Like, good floor, high ceiling, just like always dependable fucking tight end. And he's going against Denver. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for Mr. Sacar de LA, I'm gonna have to give it to his baller of the week is gonna be Mr. Russell Wilson. Mr. Russell Wilson is going against Arizona, who we noticed last night was no match for Arizona. Dallas was no match for Arizona, I should say.
Yeah.
That was a hard game to watch, and I just. Yeah.
I died every second watching it.
Yeah. For sure. But, if you look at Mr. Russell Wilson, like he's ranked number 4 in the league for points. Milo got a hell of a fucking quarterback with Mr. Russell Wilson. He's got, first week got 31 points, 34, 36. Dude, what? I didn't even look at it until now. 21 against Miami. Like I said, Miami's no joke this year. They're a really good team. Minnesota got 25 points coming off a bye week, so he's going to go against Arizona. I see good things from him, possibly another 30-pointer. And for his next ball of the week is going to be Mr. Mike Evans. Mike Evans hasn't performed like the Mike Evans we know in the last 2 weeks. But it's going against the Las Vegas Raiders. And you know what? I'd say like he earns like at least 15. And then if he gets, 2 touchdowns, then he'll reach his status up to like 25 points for a wide receiver.
Yeah, I feel like that game was going to be a shootout, man. Raiders is just that team that just like shows up when you least expect it.
Yeah, and the Raiders are also coming off a bye week too.
Mm-hmm. True that.
Yeah.
Nice and strong, nice and fresh.
Yeah. And man, when the Cowboys are doing good, I'm rooting for the Raiders. That's my second favorite team. But
Yeah.
go Raiders.
I'm more of a Seahawks kind of guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
See.
As for my winner of the week, between the two, I don't know. It's be a hard one for me to choose. But I think Manol's on a roll. Wait, is there? Can I hear myself again? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I did it for like a second, and then it went
Yeah,
away.
whatever. As for my winner of the week, it's I just have to go with Manolo on this one. Um, I love Adolfo's team, but I think Manolo's on a roll, and there's possibility that we could see Christian McCaffrey come back this week. Never know.
Mhm.
But if that doesn't happen, then maybe it goes to Adolfo's team. But it's a very split decision for me to pick Manolo on this one.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm missing Adam Thielen. He was basically my workhorse for my team. He's just always putting up points every week, more than 20. He has better points than Henry. Well, not anymore after that 40-point game. But yeah, man. I'm gonna be hurting without Adam Thielen, and yeah, my team's not looking so good right now. So,
Yeah,
and my
I mean, yeah,
has his team pretty solid. So,
yeah, you have Derrick Henry, which fucking what the fuck, man? That dude just it's unstoppable. But he's going against Pittsburgh,
yeah, man.
and Pittsburgh destroys running backs, like we always say.
I
Quan.
I just hope they don't break him. I just hope they don't break him.
Yeah,
As long as he gets through the game, I'm happy. You know.
yeah. Hopefully, it gives you at least like a 20 points, which that's his floor. Like, let me see. Okay, maybe not. That's not his floor, but it's pretty damn close. It's pretty damn close. Like 16, and then he had a bad game for Jacksonville. Maybe someone was up. But then when he played against Minnesota, he got 27 points, and then against Buffalo, a hard defense, 19 points. And then last week, easy team, 40 points. And I say that so casually, 40. Oh, he got 40 points. What running back gets 40 points, except for like maybe a Kamara?
Yeah.
And then this is gonna be his ultimate test against Pittsburgh. Like, if he gets at least 15, 20 points, then yeah, fucking stud, man. Good pickup for you. But then like his next weeks, it's pretty hard. I mean, after that you have Cincinnati, pretty easy for that for him. But then he goes against Chicago, Indianapolis, Baltimore, and then Indianapolis again, and then Cleveland, and he doesn't really good look have an easy matchup until like week 14. But Adolfo's in running for playoffs, so that doesn't even matter as long as he keeps his streak going and then makes it to playoffs. Those easy games are going to help him a lot.
Hmm.
But we'll see about that.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, Adolfo, you want to give us your matchups?
Yeah, for my first matchup of the week, I'm gonna have yours truly, Mr. Commissioner Hulk over here. Um, he's gonna have a tough game going up against our Mr. Third Place. Now he was our leader last week until that terrible loss he got this week. But yeah, he's gonna go against El Paisano, who's coming up pretty slow, man. He started up strong. Now I don't know if it's his team that's just crippled or his bench that's just not good. But yeah, man, this guy's been doing pretty bad lately, and it's kind of tough to watch. But let's see if he'll make a comeback this week. For his best player, of course, is going to be Mr. Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray is just a monster, bro. He puts up points every week. He's probably one of the top 3 best fantasy football quarterbacks to have right now. And and yeah, man, Kyler Murray, he's real dependable. So I'm gonna have to put him right there. For his sleeper of the week, I'm gonna have to give it to Mr. Tyler Boyd.
Oh.
That dude's gonna go off, and we also saw AJ Green go off this week for the first time. So he's gonna have help with AJ Green now. Like maybe they were already double currying him, or I don't know. Maybe that's why he was having bad games. But he looked pretty good with Joe Burrow out there. But yeah, those two wide receivers are Joe Burrow's go-to guys. So for sure. And for Commissioner Hulk, I'm gonna have to give his Player of the Week to Mr. You know what, man? He deserves this. I'm gonna have to give it to Ronald Jones, the second, Ronald Jones Jr. RJJ, man.
Yeah, Rojo.
This guy does better and better every week, and I'm like just deeply impressed.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a trade for him like a long time ago when he was like starting off slow, and like I kind of knew he was gonna be a star, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I want him, but you never let him go. I was like, okay.
Especially with Fournette being kind of iffy every single week. And you know what? They should keep Ron Jones as RB1 and just have Fournette as a RB2, because like the amount of the amount of action this guy gets is pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, man. He's super good, man. He's way better than Fournette. For sure. Put him there. Work him out.
Yeah.
But for your second player, you know what? I'm just going to have to give it to Kareem Hunt, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kareem Hunt, always a solid player. I know that last week he had a tough game with Pittsburgh, but it's Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah.
Like we thought Kareem Hunt was gonna be the man to just show up and like destroy their defense, but nah. Maybe it could be Derrick Henry. You never know, but it's gonna be. I'll be super impressed with any running back that scores over 25 or 30 points on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like fantasy points, not real points. But yeah, man.
Yeah, they're gonna use him a lot because Baker got taken out of their game last week. I'm not sure if he's gonna be all right this week. I forgot the player that they put in for the Browns, but
Johnson or Jones, something like that. Johnson,
something. But they might have to rely more on Kareem Hunt on this one, which is good for me. Yeah.
For sure.
So who's your winner of the week?
Winner of the week, man. Let me see. Doesn't look like El Paisano's gonna be adding anyone. Maybe he'll add Keenan Allen to his starting lineup, but I don't know who he'll take out, man. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe he'll start him. Maybe he'll just leave him on the bench. And for you, Jefferson's out, so yeah. Kirk, I don't know if you want to start Kirk over anyone else, but yeah, man.
Yeah, if I start Kirk, it'll be like last minute, like somebody's got hurt, I'll play him.
Yeah.
But he did pretty good last night.
But for my winner of the week, man, yeah, El Paisano's team is pretty banged up, and your lineup's pretty solid. So, yeah, I think I might have to give it to you, man. El Paisanos is on a 2 losing streak, and until he shows me that he's the same bad man he was. I don't know, man. El Paisano kind of reminds me of Aaron Rodgers, man. He's a bad man. He's a bad motherfucker, bro. He's freaking good, but you saw what happened to Aaron Rodgers this week, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think he scored like 4 points or something like that. Like, dude, it was crazy what happened to Aaron Rodgers. But
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I've never seen that happen to Aaron Rodgers. Like, this is like El Paisano. I've never seen this happen to El Paisano, man. But yeah, man, I think he's gonna continue on his losing streak.
I mean, he's got Devontae Adams, Odell Beckham. Who else? Is that
Well, you're in the losing streak too. I'm just noticing here.
Yeah, I know, and I accept it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has Dearness Johnson. He has my RB2. Well, like for Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna have to make a trade with someone or something, or hope. How long is Cook gonna be out for? Oh, well, he doesn't even have a game this week.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, Cook is out of the question. Yeah, man, I'm trying to find some hope for El Paisano, but he's gonna have to have luck on his side and hope every one of your players has a bad week or something. But I mean, it's happened so often. I think you're destined for a win already.
Yeah, well, I hope so too. Yeah. But win or lose, it's whatever. It's just a game. It's just $100.
Hey man, fantasy's life. I do this for a living.
Got babies to feed?
Nah, just Max. Just Max.
Just Max.
No cut.
Okay. Gonna jump into our next matchup, and that's gonna be Mr. Ricky Bobby versus your Hurst Nightmare. And Mr. Ricky Bobby's already in first, and he went from last to like first, man. Props to him. Cool. Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Hurst Nightmare, he won last week. Did we? Yeah, he did. He beat and yeah, he's climbing up the ranks too. Not a really promising match for Mr. Ricky Bobby because he's missing Lamar Jackson, but he's probably gonna pick up somebody in waivers this week for sure. Because I don't see anybody in his bench that's a quarterback, so he's gonna need to pick up somebody soon and somebody good fast. But other than that, his two ballers of the week starting off is gonna be obviously Mr. DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is going against Seattle. Team gives up the most points to the wide receiver, and like, what was he ranked? He's ranked 14 in the league with points. You know, dating back to like 29 points, 20, 11 against Carolina. Not a favorable matchup for him, but you know, when against New Jersey, got 25. Last week he didn't get so much action. Something was off between him and his quarterback. Only got 9 points, but maybe he could bounce back. So they were saving him up for next week, which is a bigger game going against Seattle. And then for his second ball of the week is going to be Mr. Will Fuller, man. And this dude just steady, man. Fucking good pick from him. So, like in the past, we've seen him, you know, get 19, 15, 22, 15, and 24 points. He's going against a tougher defense against the Green Bay Packers. So, I mean, could we see another like goose egg whenever he went against Baltimore and just got 0 points? Or could we see like something, you know, like 15? But if he plays well and Deshaun Watson gives him the ball, you know, I'd say he'll do fine this week. And as for your Hearst Nightmares, 2 ballers of the week, I'm gonna have to give it to for the first time this season, Mr. DJ Chark. He is going against the LA Chargers, and he's been kind of, I don't know, he's been not the DJ Chark that we saw last year, but going against an easy matchup against the Chargers, uh, and it's it's not even home; it's gonna be away. So, but yeah, see how he does this week. And for his second baller of the week is going to be Mr. Chase Claypool. And coming off two amazing games, man. Playing against Philly, getting those 4 touchdowns, like crazy game. And then last week he went against Cleveland, got 18 points. And this week he goes against Tennessee. Tougher matchup. That's the game that I want to see. Tennessee versus Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
See how creative Pittsburgh can get against Tennessee, who was undefeated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What's it called? I kind of missed that game this week, Tennessee and Texans. I saw like the first quarter, and then that's it. And I was like just busy on Sunday until Sunday Night Football came up, and yeah, man. But yeah, I'm for sure gonna rewatch that game. I'm gonna play it probably tonight and just watch that game because that was a good game. Man.
Yeah. Anytime somebody plays against Tennessee, that's a good game.
And I thought that was a blowout, like because Tennessee was just dominating. Like I was keeping up with the points, but not with the game, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Tennessee was destroying them, and then like the Texans just came back, and then. And like last thing you know, you're on overtime and Tennessee wins it with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a crazy.
That was also Deshaun Watson's like best game of the year against Tennessee. Hey man,
looks like he's making the
comeback. And I looked at the trends for quarterbacks that go against Tennessee, and they score pretty high. It's always a shootout with them.
Yeah.
So if anybody, you guys need a quarterback, hint, get somebody who plays against Ben Roethlisberger if you can.
Or Herbert, man. Herbert, he's a good quarterback too. But he is missing Keenan Allen, so you never know.
He's got Mike Williams, and Mike Williams is solid too.
Yeah, he's solid too.
And Hunter Henry.
Henry, you can't forget Hunter Henry, that tight end.
Yeah.
Special, even without Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. But other than that, as for the winner of the week, it's a hard one. But if Mr. Ricky Bobby can find a good quarterback, then I think he would win on this one.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's going to have to be Mr. Ricky Bobby, of course. He's on a row. Let's see how he's on a 4-winning streak, I think. Yeah, he's on a 4-winning streak. Like, dude was 1-1, and then after that, boom, he just went like Mr. Forrest Gump over here. He just kept running.
Running.
That's me doing the little clip.
But yeah, I mean, also don't doubt fucking your Hearst Nightmare. He has Josh Allen going against the New York Jets. Him and fucking Stephon Diggs, like another big good duo. He has Allen Robinson going to the Rams. Oh, that one's kind of hard too. Joe Mixon. Let's see how he's doing. He is questionable, but solid performance last week. Against the Indianapolis Colts, got 14 points. He's going against Cleveland. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man. He had a good performance 2 nights ago. Was it? Or no, it was last night. I got 20 points, and he had like 26 rushing attempts, 161 rushing yards, and then he didn't get a touchdown though. That's the thing.
Yeah, if I could give Ricky Bobby some advice, is probably just bench CD Lamb and start Corey Davis, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been out since Rona for like 2 weeks, but when he wasn't out, he was Tennessee's best target. But yeah, man, Corey Davis. I think Cheney should start Corey Davis this week.
Yeah. That
and
or DJ
and,
Moore.
and pick up Herbert or pick up Matt Ryan if he's available. Because Matt Ryan's gonna make a comeback, bro, with Julio Jones back.
I mean,
sure.
he has plenty of options to pick. Maybe.
Hey, Tua
Cleveland.
Tagovailoa.
He's got Cleveland. No, I wouldn't pick up Tua. Well, if you want to take a risk, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not in charge of your team. New England's going against San Francisco, so maybe you could play Cleveland. Cleveland's going against Cincinnati, but then Cincinnati was like on a roll last week going against the Indianapolis Colts. I thought, Cincinnati is an easy thing for my defense. No.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow showed up.
Yeah, they still lost though, but yeah. All right, we're gonna have Christian's team and Mr. Azteca's team going at it this week. For Christian and Omar over here, battling out this week, 7th and 9th place. Oof, it's gonna be a good one. Let's see who's gonna make a comeback this week. For Mr. Christian's team, his player, his baller, his star, his engine. Of course, I'm gonna pick Mr. Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley has just been killing that man with his points. Just 33, 29, 16, 21, 19, and that was with Julio Jones back. He got 19 points still with Julio Jones back. Like, this guy is crazy, man. He's just the engine of this guy's team. And for his second player, his sleeper, his star, what I'll do is pick Mr. AJ Green, man. I feel like AJ Green and Joe Burrow are just feeling each other now, and they're going to go against that weak Cleveland defense. So yeah, for sure, they're gonna have a good game right there. Probably Cleveland's still gonna win the game. You know, they're a pretty good team this year, but you know, they win and they still get scored on by a lot. So, you know, Cleveland's still that team that gets scored on, but they still win. They just score more, you know. And yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to beat them, but for sure they'll put up some points. And also, I'm seeing that Mark Andrews doesn't have a game, so he's gonna have to pick up a tight end. I don't know what tight end he'll pick up, but for sure, he needs to pick up a tight end ASAP. His backup tight end has no game too. Has a bye week. So yeah, both tight ends have a bye week. He's got to get rid of one or maybe trade one. You know, maybe trade Andrews for Kelsey or Andrews for Kittle. You know, those three are like the best tight ends ever. Those are some pretty good trades to think about. And yeah, man. For sure. And let's see here. For Mr. Azteca's team, trying to make a comeback over here with Mr. DK Metcalf as his first player I'm going to pick. He's just going to shine against this Arizona defense. Hopefully gives us some payback for us Cowboy fans. Like, this is why I like the Seahawks, because, like, every time the Cowboys lose and then that team plays the Seahawks and the Seahawks just destroys them, I just love watching Russell Wilson just make them into little pieces, you know?
Yeah.
But for sure, for his next player of the week, it's going to be Mr. Terry McLaurin.
Ooh, scary Terry McLaurin.
This guy's a beast with his first game starting with 11 points. Then after that, he got 25, 13, 21. Oh, no, 22, basically, 21.80. And then he had one bad game with the LA Rams, but the LA Rams has like the best corners, the best safeties. Like their defense is super good with wide receivers, so there's a real good excuse there why he had a bad game against the LA Rams. And then with the Giants, he had a pretty good game with 14 points in the half. So, you know, he's just gonna keep on rolling. And he's going against a weak defense this week, the Dallas defense. So for sure, he's gonna be scoring all over us. But yeah,
Divisional game, man.
it's it hurts, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Dallas
Yeah.
defense is just not good this year, but they'll work on it. And for my winner of the week, man, my winner of the week is gonna have to be Mr. Omar. I feel like Azteca is gonna make a comeback this week, for sure. I see Carson, Metcalf, Julio Jones, Mahomes, and Antonio Gibson, Graham going against the LA Rams, McLaurin, like dude, yeah. All he needs is a kicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I think this game is gonna go to Azteca. No doubt.
For sure. Yeah, I think I'll agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to bounce into our game of the week. And I guess I'll start us off. All right. For our game of the week, we're going to have, brother versus brother on this one. It's going to be El Mencho Del 956 versus Mr. Illegal. And I guess I'll take over El Mencho's two top ballers of the week. And it's going to be, starting off, it's going to be, surprise, Mr. T. Higgins. T. Higgins. And I think he might be better than AJ Green on this team.
Yeah.
Definitely has performed way better than him. He's had a 21-point game. Last week he got 18 points against Indianapolis. And then he's going to go against like an easy team, which is like Cleveland. Last time he played against Cleveland, he only got 6 points. But for this match, I think, whenever a player does worse the first time, they usually come back, watch, film, and then they'll play better the second time. So I see good things from T. Higgins. And then for his next ball of the week is going to be Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is coming off. He got a bye week 2 weeks ago, but he went against Tampa Bay. He had 13 points. I think it's still solid. But not enough for I mentioned that last week. He really needed him to perform, and he didn't. But he's going to come back going against Houston. And this dude just said he's going to play well against Houston, who was ranked 6th in giving points to the running back. So, yeah. What about you? What do you think about Mr. Illegal's team?
For Mr. El Ilegal, put some respect in his name. El Ilegal, not
whatever.
El Illegal.
El Illegal.
But yes, for his team, I'm going to have as his star player of the week, Mr. Kenny Golladay, man. Kenny Golladay is going to show up for sure against this Atlanta defense. And yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I see him getting at least 1, maybe 2 touchdowns, man. Like, this guy's going to go off against this Atlanta defense for sure. For his second best player of the week, I see that he has Michael Thomas there, man, but I don't know, man. His first game coming back, personally, I wouldn't start him. probably put in Mr. Stephon Diggs, who for sure is gonna have a good game against that weak Jets defense. But yeah, man, that's just some advice.
Damn, he's not even playing Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, you're going against the Jets,
Well,
man.
well, then I'll just say this: he's probably set up his lineup yet, so he'll probably play him.
Yeah, over Michael Thomas, hopefully. But yeah, but besides that, I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Uh his player that's coming back this week. If he would have had him last week, I feel like he would have won. But yeah, man, I feel like Alvin Kamara is gonna make a big comeback over here against this Carolina defense. And yeah, man, both of those teams are really similar. They just rely on their running back. They run with him, they pass with him, they do screens with him, play action, wildcats, like you name it. Like Alvin Kamara and Davis and CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He's gonna those two. I mean, three players are just exactly alike, scoring super big amount of points and just running through everyone's team and yeah, man.
For sure, man.
For your winner, who do you think is going to be your winner for this week?
For my winner,
it's a tough one, man.
I think I'm just gonna give it to Mr. El Legal for the reason of Alvin Kamara and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I think Tyreek Hill's had like a touchdown every single fucking game. Yeah. Week 1, touchdown. Week 2, week 3, week 4. Not week 5. Not week 6. But then going against Denver, come on.
Yeah.
Isn't that a divisional game?
With who? Denver and
Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Tyreek Hill's, and then Ben Roethlisberger going to Tennessee. Who I said somebody should pick him up, and it looks like he did. So he's gonna probably play him. Unless does he have another quarterback? No, that's the thing. Like Mr. Legal's been struggling with is a steady quarterback.
He's just like the Vikings, man. They just can't find the quarterback.
Yeah.
And
but maybe Ben Roethlisberger is a good fit for him for this week. And like you said, Kenny Galladay, things will maybe fine. Hopefully, Miles Sanders can perform against the Giants. And he has Hunter Henry, and then maybe Michael Thomas if he plays.
Yeah.
Still don't think he's going to perform like he did last year, but solid player.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger had a bad game last week, but I feel like he will do pretty good this coming.
Like I said, quarterbacks that go against Tennessee end up doing pretty good. At least 20 points, 25 I've seen. Because I was deciding who to play last week between Deshaun Watson and Cam Newton, and I just got lucky with Deshaun Watson on that one. He ended up scoring like 32 points. So you never know. Could be his game of like the entire season. He does have New York Giants defense. And yeah.
Yeah, for my winner, I think I'm gonna have to go with Mencho over here, man. He's our champion.
For sure.
And you just can't underestimate greatness.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he's a diamond for sure, and he's gonna be there in the semifinals, whether you like it or not, and maybe make another run for the championship. You never know.
Yeah, for sure.
But for sure, I see this guy's future in the semifinals already. I'm calling it, and yeah, it's just and anyone that beats him either gets lucky, or just has the best game of their life, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. He has Aaron Rodgers going against Houston, Tyler Lockett going against Arizona. Good matchup. T. Higgins, we talked about him. Aaron Jones, we talked about him. Mike Davis, I'm hearing that reports on my phone that CMC might not be back this week. Maybe give him another week, and Davis probably be performing pretty good against New Orleans. But you never know. New Orleans defense is pretty nasty with that. Johnny Smith, questionable. Elliott. Oh man, where we start about Elliott? Elliott had his most fumbles in the game ever. I think they said he never fumbled in college, and yeah, he and at most once a season he would fumble, but he usually never does, and he fumbled like twice, or did he fumble 3 times?
I don't know, man. I stopped watching after like half the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm out.
And yeah, let's see who he picks up for a kicker.
But yeah, for sure, twice. I saw those two.
Will he keep? Oh, for sure, he's gonna keep Buffalo as his defense, or yeah, he's gonna have to because he does not have Baltimore this week.
Mm-hmm.
And will he pick? Well, he could. Oh, he's gonna have Josh Jacobs coming back, and then he has who is this? Justin Jackson. Philip Lindsay looked pretty good.
I like the other 3 running backs he has instead of Josh Jacobs. So
yeah, so like
I think he'll put him in.
We're recording this before we gave anybody a chance to pick up their lineup or set it up. So we're looking at their benches, to be fair, see what they have, and yeah, see what happens this week. And I think that wraps things up for the episode of Helmet to Helmet. I ate my jalapeno, and I didn't even have a sip of water or milk. See, my milk is stored here. It's so full.
Some last words of advice for Mr. El Ilegal.
So full.
Last words of advice for Mr. El Ilegal. Travis Fulgham, bro. The only player to have a touchdown in his first 3 games with the Philadelphia Eagles besides Terrell Owens. This guy's being compared to Terrell Owens, man. And this guy's just been crazy, getting better and better every game. Having an easy game this week. Like, if Michael Thomas doesn't start, or if you just don't want to risk him not being good his first week coming back, I probably put this guy in, bro. Like, this guy's showing up.
You can juggle up your lineup, so
especially with Miles Sanders out. Like,
yeah, if you don't have Miles Sanders,
throwing the ball out.
Yep, definitely good pickup from him on that. I saw him in waivers, and I was like, should I pick him up? Let somebody else have him, and yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good now that still that Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey still not back. So he's their only wide receiver, other than Zach Ertz. Well, but yeah. And with that, I think that concludes our episode of Helmet to Helmet. And like always, we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
See y'all later.